Do you have a not to do list? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Nivedita, your excellence strategist. Today is day 5 of Declutter December, and I'm really excited to know how some of you have gained so much over the last 4 days. Those small steps that you've been taking, trust me, they will lead you a long way. This is just the beginning, guys. Trust me. So today we are going to talk about something I mentioned earlier, not to do list. How many of you know about something called energy black holes? Well, there are a lot of tasks that we do in a day that end up becoming energy black holes for us. What I mean by these energy black holes is that these tasks were not really important, these tasks were not really urgent, these tasks were not really yours to begin with, but you did them and you ended up spending almost all of your energy in doing them. The reason why these tasks are so exhausting is because mentally you're not aligned with them. All the time that you're doing those particular tasks, you feel like, hey, why am I doing it? Or you feel so stuck, you feel so helpless while doing them. So it's very, very dangerous if you end up doing more than one such task in a day, because I'm sure you will not even realize why you're feeling so exhausted. So I would recommend what I do is that I declutter my to-do list. I end up writing everything on my to-do list. I am a huge fan of writing stuff down, so I write almost everything on my to-do list. But what I also do in December is that I go through my January to November's to-do list. There's a diary that I maintain. Yes, I'm very old school. So what I do is I kind of observe what kind of activities have I been busy doing, and I kind of make a mental analysis of how many of those things were important, how many of those things were simply urgent, and how many of those things fell between these two poles. And I realized that this year, after so many years of practice, this year I have really improved. I have been able to manage my time, and I have been able to focus on things that were important and urgent, and then I focused on things that were important and urgent, maybe less important but more urgent, and then more important but less urgent. So I've been able to rank my attention accordingly. This concept is very, very beautifully explained in 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I really recommend that you read that book, or maybe just watch a video about it. So why it's important? Here's the special part. Why decluttering is important is that your to-do list is what drives you mentally. Even if you are not someone who makes a to-do list, your brain is wired to make a to-do list for you the moment you open your eyes in the morning, right? So even if you're not in the habit of making a to-do list, writing those pointers down, when you're making a mental to-do list, make sure that you tell yourself that these things, XYZ, these tasks are not important for me. Okay, and when you start, you will get a pretty good idea of what all things you're not supposed to be doing. I'll give you a quick story. So there was a man, and he was walking uphill. He was carrying some bags and he was walking uphill. Then he realized after some distance that why am I so tired? And he took a short break and he sat down for a while. Then he realized that he's carrying so many bags. Then he looked at those bags and he suddenly discovered that, oh, these bags are not even mine. So this is not a true story. This is an analogy that I'm using where you are that man and those bags are all the mental energy black holes that you've been carrying that were not even yours. So now onwards, especially in Declutter December, day 5, please do this. Tell yourself of all the things that you do which you're not really supposed to be doing. It's not your baggage, it's not your responsibility. So with that, I will end today's Declutter December video, and I really, really hope that you do this exercise and ritual with me, because your time is very important, your energy is very important, you are very important. So don't let things like energy black holes get to you. Take your power back. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a happy December. Bye-bye.